Welcome to Kimmy's Kitchen and Garden. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
We're going to be making cupcakes out of the pumpkins we carve.
We're just deciding what to do and then we're going to start carving. It's just stuck. That's why it's stuck.
So now we've made the lids. What we do is we have two bowls. We put seeds in one because we roast them later. We're going to put flesh in one. And so you get all the seeds off like this. Because this is the pumpkin. That's what you make the cupcakes with. This bit you don't eat, but you can get the seeds.
And these parts you just put in the compost bin.
So we'll be back once we've done that.
I got nothing out of that. It's your... Look at that laugh.
Now I've got most of the seeds out. I'm just
I
haven't. You've got too many seeds in yours.
Way too many. All of that's pretty much just mine.
I'm going to use this and a spoon to clear all the gunk around the edges to make it smooth before we get the bit we're going to make the cupcakes with.
Cupcakes.
Casper, what do you want? You want some pumpkin? You want this? Okay. Good boy. Because dogs are allowed to eat pumpkin. This is what it looks like now. Just with a spoon to make it smooth. And now, this is where most people just carve a pumpkin. But it's such a shame to waste all this lovely flesh that you can make soup with, you can roast it, you can make what we make every year.
Cupcake!
And it is difficult, it's a bit tricky, because normally you just chop a pumpkin up and that's that. But when you're carving a pumpkin, this is what you got to do. So first I cut along the edges. Like that. And usually use two hands. And I go along and get all them off. And then you've got a guideline for what you need to do next. It's definitely tricky and I wouldn't recommend young kids doing it on their own because they could just get the knife right through the pumpkin into the hands or something.
Or it'll just be too difficult.
Or you'll get a massive pumpkin and you'll still be on the step. Or like this, where I've just cut it and pulled it down with a spoon and you get more off that way. Like that. All good to eat. Now, this is the hardest part. You just got to scrape with a spoon as hard as you can. With two hands. It's impossible with one hand. Like this. And that's what we've got so far. And that's the seeds that we're going to roast. Hands are messy, hands are sore. This is mine pretty much done. I might go over it again in a bit. But I'm going to help Emily do hers because there's so much left in there that we can get off. It's still really heavy.
Yep.
So now I've just been getting the knife and making lines. And then trying to get under a bit. And using the spoon to get under. It is hard work, but worth it if you don't like waste. And if you like pumpkin cupcakes. So this is what it looks like now. We've been scraping it. We've definitely got enough cupcakes. It's mine. I think I'm going to leave Emily to do this while I make tea. We've got our apples on display that we've got from the allotment. There's the trick-or-treat buckets that we won't be using this year.
No! Passed out.
You gorgeous boy.
He looks fed up. He's like, leave me, woman.
And we have got Halloween music playing, but obviously we have to pause it when we do our videos.
Not sounding as much sadly, but...
Well, it's because it's not as dark.
Ah, yeah. Never mind then.
Still got mine to do.
Okay. How did we do this?
It's the next day. We have light up balloons. We're going to blow the rest up for tomorrow for Halloween, because it's Halloween tomorrow. So I'm going to be purpling my pumpkin today. Emily's is already done. And Emily's going to be doing this pumpkin. This one here. And we've got this out of the fridge and we're going to cook the pumpkin so we can make our cupcakes. So put all your pumpkin in some pans. It doesn't matter if it was from the night before left in the fridge, as long as it's been in the fridge. So there's little bits like that, big bits, it doesn't matter. Fill it with some water and boil till it's soft. We've got the lid on just so the water warms up quicker. So we just remembered last second that this is we've only got 2 white pumpkins and we need some for next year. So we've just chucked a few there. And I'll write white pumpkins and just leave them to dry and that's it. That's all I do, I don't wash them or anything. So that's my white pumpkins for next year. And the next time I do an orange pumpkin, but not today, over winter sometime, I'll just do the same as this. And put some on a tissue for next year. And this is probably our 3rd or 4th generation of pumpkins now. Apart from the white pumpkins, just the orange pumpkins. Because last year I lost my white pumpkin seeds, I don't know where they were. So these are off next door. So this will be the 2nd generation white pumpkins. So this is done, that's soft, and that's soft, ready to be pureed. Just drain all the water out, push it down a bit just to get the bulk of the water out. That's that all pureed up. I'm going to let that cool down. Just using the same pan I done the pumpkin in. Put a touch of salt in. Now it's time to rinse them. There's mine. It's supposed to be a witch on a broomstick.
Nicht mine. Nicht mine as well. I'm really happy with this one here.
Dry them all off a bit. It gets all the goop off as well. And I've just put the oven on to gas max 6 to warm up while I'm doing this. So they're not fully dry. They don't need to be fully dry. Just going to pour them in the bowl. There they are. Now they can go in the oven. While we make the cupcakes. Now just stir that together.
Come on. It smells delicious now. I don't have...
So that's how much we're using, 200 grams of pumpkin. That's how much we've got left, so we've got a lot left.
A lot.
Jen, scoop that out for me. Got some a little bit overdone there. Now we just gradually pour it in there and mix it at the same time. And that's what it looks like. It smells amazing. We're just going to put some in there and we'll be back soon. Tablespoon of butter, tablespoon of white sugar, tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm just going to melt that. There's that. Just going to let it cool a bit before I put it on the seeds. definitely done. And I've put vanilla extract in as well. Now I'm just going to mix it together. Now we'll put some orange food colouring in. We're going to mix it up there now. Melon sugar fair food colouring. There it is. Gone nice and orangey bit now because we've got that to add. Egg yellow because the melon was just too yellow. Now we're going to put some of the cheese frosting on top. These are the ones we just done last, so these will be our testers that we use. And there's our pumpkin seeds, now they've all dried. Now they're finally finished. We have our pumpkin seeds, which are more than half gone now. The cupcakes with the pumpkin. We've got lots of puree left. So thanks for watching, everyone. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye. Please like, comment and subscribe.
Feel my phone is.
No, it's delicious, you know.
Pumpkin cookie.
Yay! Might edit that out.
Yeah, no.
This is all the pumpkin we've got. That would have just went to waste.
You should probably redo that.
I wasn't videoing. Oh, did I not? Hi.
Oh.
See you soon. Oh my god, that looks so real.
Why have we got that in our face again?